I know that some people think the legal stuff is probably dry, but I really wanted to know what actually happened because it's kind of a messy situation. So if you do want to know what happened, I'm trying to break it down as simply as possible. And it is, there's some tea in the legal world. So just stick with me, okay? So in July of 2001, the Houston court case starts, and Anna, despite this picture, was not always dressed in the most appropriate of attire. And when I say that, I don't mean she was just dressed kind of casual. I mean, she literally wore a shirt that said "spoiled" across the front of it. And I swear, I cannot find a picture of it for the life of me, but I saw it with my own two eyes on video, okay? It happened. And I don't know why she would do that. And the prosecutor, Rusty Hardin, was extremely hard on Anna. If she would say that she loved Howard, he would say, "Oh, you've been taking acting lessons? Damn." And he got her to say some pretty damning things on the stand. For example, Pierce had cut her Christmas money down to $100,000, and she said, "Well, $100,000 isn't a lot for me." She also said at one point that it's expensive to be her, which, fair enough. She's super beautiful. Beauty can take a lot of money, so. They also discussed a tape recording that J. Howard Marshall had made shortly before his death, talking about Anna. And the direct quote that he said was this: "I want my wife to be supported by me. She's the light of my life. I don't think Pierce quite understands that. Maybe he's a little bit jealous." Which to me, that sounds pretty straightforward. Rusty not so much though. And he asked Anna if she had taken off her top while he was recording that to make him say that. Of course, she said that wasn't true. And she was under oath because she was on the stand. But once the jury hears that, I mean, we're people. Once I heard that, I'm picturing it. So can't just erase those words once they've come out of someone's mouth. And it's obviously going to paint a picture for someone and maybe sway people. And Rusty actually said himself that he knew that she would kind of lose it after a couple days testifying, so he intentionally planned to keep her on the stand as long as possible so that she would break down and start to get angry and maybe act a little bit crazy. He termed it imploding because he was trying to get the jury to see her as a crazy person and entitled and spoiled and all of the above. And of course, this is how Rusty says her true character is, and Pierce agrees, of course, because Rusty's his lawyer. So they were trying to see her true character for the jury. But